a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Russell Westbrook.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Is this, Richard, the time of the year that the players begin to get their second wind? Or is that a myth?
I don't know if it's called a second win, but if you're on a team that's in a position to do something special, that's where that extra motivation starts to kick in.
Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. And here's Denver. Jokic passes to Murray. Lets a floater go. The Rockets pull it in. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Murray kicks to Gordon. To the paint, here's Jokic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Murray against Van Vliet. Down low, Jokic with the steal. Pushing it up. A nice shot by Brown.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Outside, Green. Sengun with the screen for Green. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
Outside, Porter. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Murray against Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray, good.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. And Houston again with the bucket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside Gordon. Murray, a screen on Eason. Gordon up on top. He's covered by Eason. Murray against Van Vliet. Murray, good.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Rockets trail. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core. And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Pass to Brown. Jokic high post. Fades and shoots. And Denver again with the bucket.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. Jokic, number 1.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Şengün with the screen for Green. Pass to Eason. From outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And here's Porter. Brooks covering. Lock at 6. Here's Murray. The Rockets pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Nuggets trail. And the shot goes in. And that's now 6 points for Jamal Murray.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now Brooks following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 8.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Outside Porter. Murray looking around. Jokic high post. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Van Vliet against Murray. Şengün with a screen on Murray. Offensive rebound. Şengün no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Gordon. Now here's Porter. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Russell Westbrook in for the Nuggets. And he makes both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Now on the court is your Get loud and let's hear it. We're giving t-shirts to the Royal section. So, football.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Denver. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, Houston. They're tied right now.
And you know, for the Nuggets, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Rockets have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Eason. Now Green. He's covered by Westbrook. Westbrook against Green. And it's Green with the jam.
You don't want to jump with Jalen Green. That's rule number 1. And rule number 2, you don't want to jump with Jalen Green.
Jokic with a screen on Van Vliet. Jokic with it. Porter finds Murray. Denver passing it around. Jokic draws the double. Beyond the arc. And there's Murray on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 11 points.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Brooks the pass to Van Vliet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 1. That one goes. Count it.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Brooks. Nice D from Porter. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Murray. Stolen by Van Vliet. Now, here's Şengün. Here's Brooks. Easton passes to Şengün. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Pass to Şengün. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brooks has got his 2nd basket of the game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
Porter, no luck.
see that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Green against Westbrook. Pass to Easton. A three-pointer off the mark. Denver in the lead. Westbrook dishes to Murray. Fires the three. The Rockets pull it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Van Vliet looking around. Şengün against Jokic. Şengün kicks to Brooks. Fades away. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Rockets trail by 3. Van Vliet outside. A 3-ball. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
A beautiful reverse layup. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Green. And here's Brooks. Back to Green. Şengün with the screen on Westbrook. To the inside. Jokic with the steal. Westbrook against Green. Westbrook passes to Murray. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Tari Eason. Jay Shante comes in for Dylan Brooks. Whitmore, he's checked in for Green, and Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. They throw good, Murray. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well. And he might be a rookie, but Whitmore can play some bully ball. He will get it inside and be as physical as anybody.
Now here's Murray. He's got 16. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Murray against Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Over Jokic. Şengün, no good.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Porter finds Westbrook. Murray outside. Fires from deep. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Denver in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
The Nuggets leading by 9. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. No one covering. Watson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. No good on the free throw. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Good on the second free throw. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now here is Holiday, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Pass to Şengün. Now Tate. 6 on the shot clock. Whitmore with it. And he comes up with the deuce.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Westbrook against Holiday. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Saric grabs the board.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Outside Porter. Over Holiday. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Westbrook's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
As a jump shooter, Westbrook is very comfortable hunting for mid-range.
Pass to Whitmore. Smith on the wing. Back to Whitmore. Up top, Tate. He's covered by Watson. Tate kicks to Holiday. From the arc. Good D by Westbrook. The Nuggets leading by 13. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Najee. Back to Westbrook. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Westbrook's got 9 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Nuggets?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Oh, sometimes you got to flex on them. That's what Şengün just did.
Westbrook passes to Šarić. Watson with it. Now Smith defending. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Houston. They host the 76ers after this game. Westbrook against Holiday. Pass to Whitmore. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. Creates a different type of matchup.
For Houston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Free throw good. Whitmore. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Aaron Holiday. And then for Denver, Christian Brown's checked in for Peyton Watson. And it's Jamal Murray in for Najee. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. And the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 18 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Tate, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jamal Murray.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Smith finds VanVleet. Here's Eason. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Smith. Nice D from Porter. The Nuggets leading by 13. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Porter. Here's Westbrook. Covered by VanVleet. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
A lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
Pass to Brown. Outside Porter from deep. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets trail by 10. Now here's Van Vliet over Šarić. Another miss by Houston.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Murray. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Pass to Şengün. Whitmore with it. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. 8 points for Cam Whitmore.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Porter. Three-pointer. And again, Denver with the triple.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. Buries it from three-point range. Whitmore's got 11 points.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Porter finds Murray. And they double up Murray. Pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Murray, the pass to Brown. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Eason with it. Now Whitmore. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For the Rockets, Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Şengün. And Jalen Green subbed in for Cam Whitmore. Denver also making some changes. Jokic comes in for Šarić. And it's Peyton Watson in for Porter. And so here's Denver. 9-point game. Westbrook passes to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. 5 on the clock. Pass to Watson from 17 feet out. Eason grabs the board. Rockets have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Van Vliet with it. He's covered by Murray. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Here's Brooks following the score by Jamal Murray. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Right at the free throw line, Jokic with the steal. Here's Westbrook, and it's blocked. Smith against Jokic. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one there.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Houston, Jabari Smith. One shot.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Pass to Brown. Westbrook against Green. Here's Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
The first one falls.
But Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks.
A different look for Denver. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Van Vliet. A 23-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. And they double up Murray. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Smith, the pass to Easton. To the middle, trying to find Green. He's got it now.
That is a tough contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Now Green following the three-point attempt by Aaron Gordon. And it's Green with the jam.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
Pass to Brown. Murray a screen on Green. Inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Launches a three. Jokic grabs the miss.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Pass to Brown. Now Jokic. Porter outside. Good good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist in the game.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Van Vliet lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He may be undersized, but Van Vliet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets enjoying a 12-point lead is over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. You know, our coaches really drew up something good for us. You know, they wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Houston Rockets.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Okay, time to shift focus. Looking at some games coming up later on tonight. The Miami Heat will go up against the Knicks in New York. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The Nuggets leading by 12. Taking a look at the Nuggets. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. He was all alone on that one. Brown's got the first bucket of the third here for the Nuggets.
Great find by Jokic. The best passing center I've ever seen.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Unable to get that one. Good defense by Jokic. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter against Brooks. Van Vliet outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Denver's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. To the inside. Trying to get open is Murray. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 14.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Green. He's got 15. Offensive rebound. For the three. The Rockets again can't hit.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Brown. Guarded by Green. Brown the pass to Porter. And the three off target. Rockets trail by 17. Green taking his time here. Easton passes to Green. Van Vliet up top. Şengün with a screen on Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
And he makes the first. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
From G League to a big-time player, Van Vliet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
Murray finds Jokic. Gordon up on top. He's covered by Eason. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Oh, good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bucket is good. 7 points for Şengün.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Murray against Van Vliet. Green against Jokic. Denver needs to get off his shot. Gordon outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all. That's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Fourth, the Nuggets.
The three has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
And here are the Rockets now. Brooks finds Eason. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Murray. And Green puts up a deep three. The three-pointer no good.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
First team foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
For one.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Now here's Green. He's got 15. Fires it up. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic just got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Murray. Lets it go with the three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Van Vliet passes to Brooks. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Brooks has got his third basket of the night.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
The baseline J. And another miss by Denver. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 17. Brooks, the pass to Easton. Back to Brooks. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time.
Aaron Gordon.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Eason. And here's Green outside.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Brown, the pass to Jokic. And the layup is good. Jokic has got 19 points.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Murray against Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
On the wing, Gordon. Outside, Porter. Jokic with his screen on Brooks. Here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better, and that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
He's off on the first. Smith checked in for Houston. And he ends up missing both free throws. Rockets trail by 16. Easton passes to Van Vliet. Now Green lets the three fly. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Now here's Murray. He's got 20. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. This one for 3. Drops in the tray. Murray's got 23 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Van Vliet. 13 points in the game. They double-team Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. And here's Green outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver leading by 16. Down low. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Van Vliet outside. And the wide-open shot from Green. Good on the three-point shot. 21 points in the game.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep. Gordon with a screen on Van Vliet. Murray with the bounce pass.
Jokic draws the double. Porter passes to Brown. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Pass to Eason. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Murray. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Christian Brown.
Russell Westbrook.
Van Vliet outside. Just 5 on the clock. Smith left side. Good work there as it goes. Smith's got 5 now.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Gordon dishes to Westbrook. Outside Porter from downtown. Rockets with the rebound. Eason's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Şengün with a screen on Westbrook. Green, no luck. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray down low, covered by Van Vliet. Almost, but it rolls out. Nuggets trail by 13. And here is Green. 21 points in the game. Pass to Van Vliet. Green with a screen on Murray. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. They get it again. Count it. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
Here's Gordon. Back to Westbrook. And here's Jokic. Şengün covering.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Van Vliet. He's putting up about 14 points tonight, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
And he knocks down the first one.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second-rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jae'Sean Tate comes in for Tari Eason. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Sharch checked in for Denver. Peyton Watson comes in for Jamal Murray. Rockets trail by 12. To the middle. Whitmore up top. Jokic defending. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Again, the Rockets score.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And for Houston, they're shooting 47% from the field in the third. Green against Westbrook. Pass to Adams.
2 minutes.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. For 3, Westbrook. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Whitmore with it. 13 points in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Porter.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
No good on that one. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Nuggets. and he sinks the second. Denver leading by 12. Inside, here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Adams. Rockets shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Shots good by Green.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Denver's shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Westbrook kicks to Watson. Outside Porter. Westbrook finds Watson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Watson's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Green. It's good from about 19 feet. 26 points for Jalen Green.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Westbrook against Green. Afternaji jacks up a 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
There's a 4-second difference in the shot clock to the game clock. Rockets have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Whitmore.
Free throw good, Whitmore. Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Both good from the line that time. The Nuggets leading by 11. Outside Westbrook. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Denver. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
All the officials are all over that one.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Whitmore. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Whitmore.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now here's Murray. Saric outside. Holiday against Murray. The three. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. In the corner, it's Whitmore. And it's Denver with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Watson. It's up a three. Doesn't go for him. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Houston. 9-point game. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. Saric looking around. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 5. It doesn't go for him. And for Houston, they're shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Out of hand on it. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Whitmore. They get it back. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Watson. And Watson slams it in.
The pace that Westbrook plays at, it allows him to find angles and lanes to get the ball into the hands of shooters.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Şengün. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Westbrook to the paint. Here's Brown. Tate with the rebound. Outside Holiday. Now Whitmore. Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. Good on the triple. Whitmore's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, a really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
Westbrook passes to Saric. Now Murray, guarded by Holiday. And there's Murray on the assist by Saric. 25 points for Jamal Murray.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Şengün with a screen on Westbrook. And Şengün throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Westbrook. Saric has the open look. No good on the 3.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Westbrook. And it's Whitmore missing. Denver leading by 6. Westbrook dishes to Saric. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And for that game against Miami, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And the first one drops. The Rockets making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. And then for Denver, Jokic, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. Aaron Gordon comes in for Murray. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. Saric nails them both. Rockets trail by 8. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. Smith sets the pick for Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. He sinks the 11-footer.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Here's Gordon. The Rockets making the shot. Jokic with the screen on Tate. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
Assisted by Aaron Gordon.
Van Vliet with it. Smith outside. Tate the pass to Van Vliet. Pocket 6. Outside Holiday. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Pass to Saric. Jokic against Holiday. From in close. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Gordon. And it's a 10-point Denver lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's Şengün. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
Oh, okay, Şengün. Look at the big man baiting the defender into the foul.
For Houston, Alperen Şengün taking 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Houston making some changes. Tari Eason comes in for Tate. And it's Green in for Aaron Holiday. Denver also making some changes. Watson, he's checked in for Saric. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Christian Brown. He doesn't get the second one. The Nuggets leading by 9. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. They double-team Van Vliet. Şengün kicks to Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got 14 points here in the second half.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Brooks checked in for Jabari Smith. And Denver with a change here, too. Murray's checked in for Peyton Watson. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen in on what Michael Malone went over with his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Murray. Pass to Westbrook. For 3. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And here is Şengün. Brooks outside. Pass to Eason. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jokic on top. He's covered by Eason. Murray the pass to Gordon. Off target from outside. It's trailed by 11. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Here's Brooks. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And it's 9 points for Dylan Brooks.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Porter finds Westbrook. Jokic with it. Back to Westbrook. Takes the three. Drills it from outside. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Back to Van Vliet. They double-team Van Vliet. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now here's Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. No good that time. Denver leading by 14. Porter outside. Here's Gordon. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Westbrook. Back to Eason. Pass to Green. They need this. It's good from long range. Green's got 32 points in the game.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Christian Brown's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Let's hear it for you. In for the Nuggets, number 0, Christian Brown.
Rockets on defense. Murray kicks to Gordon. Here's Brown. Guarded by Green. Jokic a screen. Here's Brown. And it's blocked by Şengün.
And so often is the case. Şengün in the right position to make the play. That's just great defense.
Green left side. To Şengün. Another shot. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now here's Jokic. And then Gordon with the dunk.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Eason finds Van Vliet. Over Murray. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Brooks against Porter. 5 to shoot. There's the three. Green with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Such dynamic play from Green, drawing the contact and finding a way to beat it.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. The Nuggets leading by 12. Outside, Porter. Pass to Gordon. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. A nice shot by Brown.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
So it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Nicola. You stuffed the stat box again. Nobody's surprised now, but does it feel easy for you out there?
I'm just trying to win a game, whatever it's supposed to do. I'm just trying to win a game. If there's a rebound, assist, passing, whatever.
It was all of the above tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Nikola Jokic.